Hello, I'm Oscar Sherleaf and you're watching the special news bulletin. On Thursday, April 1st, state financial police officers of the Kyrgyz Republic stormed the office of our information partner and internet news portal Stan Media. Find out all the details from the following report.
The operation of the information internet portal Stan TV has been blocked in Kyrgyzstan. On April 1st, financial police officers and the head of the Association for the Protection of Intellectual Property came to Bishkek Stan Media office. After inspecting the company's computers, visitors asked reporters to turn their machines off and then locked all system units in a separate sealed room. Even journalists' personal laptops were seized as well.
I need to see documents that explain the reasons for the inspection. I have already shown you an order to conduct an operative inspection, and we have already done a visual examination.
The information about the independent media company has spread rapidly. The office of Stan Media was soon visited by opposition leaders, chairman of Akshumkar Party Timir Sariyev, Atameken Party Omurbek Tikibayev, leader of the Social Democratic faction of the country's parliament Roza Otunbayeva, human rights activists and NGO representatives. They stated that the actions of the financial police were unlawful. The management of the TV company was not shown a copy of the order that served as basis for the arrest of equipment. This, according to human rights activists, contradicts the criminal code of Kyrgyzstan. Representatives of the financial police were reluctant to talk the inspection order, just saying that all of their actions were in accordance with the legislation of Kyrgyzstan.
We have received information that a certain company is not paying taxes, uses unregistered equipment of unknown origin, as well as unlicensed software. Due to that, and the President's decree, we are conducting this inspection. There is no criminal case here yet. We are just conducting an investigation.
After sealing computers, the officers proceeded to lock and seal all of the rooms and copy documents of the company. Stan management now plans to make an official statement about the unlawfulness of the actions of financial police.
Here is what Ilya Sivohin, the head of Stan Media, had to say about the incident.
At 2 o'clock today, the financial police officers came to the office and showed us the Prosecutor General's order, which they haven't left here. Apparently, our company is suspected in using pirated software. Then a local specialist from Microsoft, who has a license in Kyrgyzstan to inspect licensed software, was invited in the office. This person spent all of a half a minute glancing over our computers and declared that perhaps there are some violations. This became the grounds for the officers to begin sealing our computers and taking them to a separate room, which subsequently was also sealed. Thus, the work of the company was completely paralyzed. We are currently unable to produce news. At the same time, the company was not shut down as a legal entity, only the equipment sealed. I will try to find resources to restore the operations because the company sustains losses, having many agreements with international organizations, television companies and media outlets.
The current events in Bishkek were already commented on by human rights activists, oppositionists and representatives of international organizations who made several statements about the attitude of the authorities in regards of the situation with independent press in Kyrgyzstan.
The opposition regards the actions of the financial police against the information video portal Stan KG as illegal, calling it an act of lawfulness and pressure of the freedom of speech. The opposition and human rights activists believe that this incident is politically motivated. In its reports, the independent company openly discussed key social and political problems in Kyrgyzstan.
This is a treacherous invasion of others' property, no matter if it is a legal or private entity. This is a gross violation of the law if done without the instigation of a criminal case and the general prosecutor's sanction. It is obvious what is going on here. The arrest and the visit were done by the financial police, an agency created by the president to specifically conduct punitive operations and protect the president's inner circle. They came here with no legal grounds. Anyone who knows the criminal code understands it. The police cite the operational search activities and only have the order for an inspection. But this is a private property. Meanwhile, they have already entered the private property and began sealing the equipment. This contradicts the articles of the Criminal Procedure Code.
After leaving the office of Stan, human rights activists and opposition leaders went to the building of the United Nations mission in Bishkek, where they wanted to report about the incident to the officers of the international organization. The activists were met by the head of the Department for Human Rights and Freedoms in Central Asia. Fiona Fraser promised to pass the information about the Stan situation to her superiors and assist in resolving the problem. The opponents of the authorities also promised to continue monitoring the situation. Already on April 2nd, they plan to organize a meeting to inform the public about the situation with human rights and freedoms in the country. One of the main discussion topics will be the pressuring of Stan. The country's youth organizations also planning to support the journalists of the independent company and help restoring its regular operations.
Representatives of the Kyrgyz Socialist Party Atamiken also issued a statement regarding the incident, which was posted on the party's website.
Bakiyev's regime has made another step towards non-existence in its struggle against the truth and objectivity. Previously, the authorities have blocked the access to Russian internet portals, shut down online news publication Paros as well as newspapers Forum, Nazar and Achik Sayasat, and now it is forcefully hinders the work of the information video portal Stan.tv. The financial police has arrested computers and stopped the production process of the portal supposedly due to the company using unlicensed software. Even if this was the case, no one has the right to stop the production without a court order. The political party Atamiken believes that to the detriment of its citizens, Kyrgyz authorities are gaining favors with the neighboring Kazakhstan. According to some media reports, Kazakh Prime Minister Karim Masimov asked his Kyrgyz counterpart Danyar Usenov to shut down Stan TV during a meeting in Astana. This is an act of inferiority and degradation on the part of Kyrgyz authorities. Another reason for siding with Kazakhstan against this essentially centrist company which produces objective information was the recent coverage of the murder investigation of the well-known Kyrgyz journalist Gennady Pavlyuk. The revealed information has brought the possibility of exposing the involvement of Kyrgyz intelligence services, which was considered a threat. Due to this, the political party declares that no power in Kyrgyzstan, especially the family-based, is entitled to any constitutional or moral right to restrict its citizens in accessing unbiased information. End quote.
Due to the current prevention of objective coverage of events in Kyrgyzstan, as well as the authorities' creation of the information blockade, the staff of the video portal Stan TV appeals to the representatives of international organizations and leaders of democratic countries.
Numerous inspections were launched in the offices of the information portal after a series of reports about the real situation in Kyrgyzstan. Rallies and activities of the opposition were published on the website www.stan.tv. The actions of the financial police have completely paralyzed the operation of the Stan media office in Bishkek. All rooms are sealed, editing stations seized, and the office equipment arrested. The team of Stan TV links this to the fact that due to the objectivity and impartiality of the published materials, the company was able to quickly find a growing audience and establish video exchange with the leading foreign TV outlets. These include the satellite channel K+, Russia's first channel, RTR, REN TV, NTV, as well as Russia Today and the news agency Associated Press. In our view, the harsh behavior of the fiscal agencies couldn't have been undertaken without the consent of the supreme authorities. The unprecedented pressure of the independent media should receive wide publicity and an adequate assessment of the global community. The team of Stan TV has been always open to cooperation with all political powers. The sanctions against the internet portal are seen as a direct pressure on the freedom of speech. We ask the leaders of democratic countries and representatives of the international organizations to note what is happening on the information arena of Kyrgyzstan and to evaluate the actions of the country's authorities who are violating the constitutional rights of citizens to obtain the objective and reliable information.
We will keep following the development of the situation. Stay with us.